Good afternoon, because it is 12:48 on this Good Friday. I'm on my way home. I'm about 9 minutes away from the house. And I'm just coming back from Lithonia because I wanted to go to that vegan spot to get that wrap I had showed you guys a couple of videos ago. Yeah, I was fiending that. So I have just been gone. Already had my smoothie. Then I ate my kale wrap, and I'm good. I'm going to be good until later on tonight because that wrap is massive. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here because we're going to do our 5 minutes of mindfulness, getting centered, getting reacclimated to the Word of God and His expectation, right? Because His expectations is where peace, tranquility is. You know, the racing of the mind can kind of slow down, if not come to a halt. I suffer from a racing mind because, again, I suffer from anxiety and depression, more anxiety than depression. So I have a racing mind. So these 5 minutes every single day, it's vital to me, and I hope it really is helpful for someone out there. And yeah, I like to focus on, am I turning in the right place? Yeah. I like to either focus on a particular word or a phrase, and I like to either close my eyes or just really zone out with my eyes open on what we're supposed to be, meditating on. And what I wanted to meditate on is this phrase: you are worth it. You are worth it. You are worth it. And this is something I have to constantly remind myself, because I'm sure, like you guys, we're our own worst critic, and we can be so terribly harsh on ourselves. And then we have the audacity to be mad when someone else curses us, when someone else treats us like crap, when someone else, betrays us, or whatever the case may be. We have the audacity to be mad when we do that same thing that other people do to us to ourselves. And today it stops. I've talked a lot on this channel about being kind to people. But do not forget to be kind to yourself. This is what we're doing right now. We're being kind to ourselves by getting recentered. You're worth it. And not because I say so, but because Jesus created you. Therefore, you are automatically worth it. When Jesus looks at you, He doesn't see you the way I see you. I know, for example, when I look at myself in the mirror, I see a weak person, and not just physically, just mentally and spiritually. And the list of negative adjectives, I can talk for about 30 minutes about how disgusted I am at myself at times. But I'm also thankful that when Jesus looks at me, He sees forgiven. He sees a person, a child, His child, that is forgiven. And I am so thankful for that, and I cling on to that because I can't cling on to the negative. There are a lot of times I can't even rely on what I'm thinking because my thinking can be very skewed and screwed up, excuse my French. So I need the Word of God. I need to remember His promises. I need to remember these things because you know what? There are times when the world is screaming so much louder than anything positive I have to say to myself. And I'm going to be completely honest. Sometimes the world screams louder than the Word. God's Word. Now, is that truth? It's not. But I feel like that sometimes. Are my feelings valid? Yes, but I am not my feelings. My feelings are just a bunch of emotions that has been given to me by God, right? But I am not those feelings. I am not those emotions. They're just something that I feel. But I'm worth it. And so are you. And when I get up to my house and I'm back on in, we're going to do 5 minutes of just thinking about how worthy you are. That you have a place in this world. And there are people who love you and who need you. You matter. You matter. You matter. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what you've done. You know? And I'm sure we could go back and forth all day talking about all the bad stuff we've done. And some things you can one-up me on, and there are several I'm sure I can one-up you on. But guess what? That is our past, and we're just going to move forward. We're going to move forward, and we're going to learn how to have joy in the midst of foolishness. We are. We're going to start really being careful about how we talk to ourselves, what we say to ourselves. We're going to stop being mean to ourselves, and we're going to stop bullying ourselves. We have to stop. It stops here. Speak gentle and tender, right? And give ourselves grace. And my prayer is that God will just expose those areas of my life that do not serve, that He hates, and just removes them like that. Just removes them. Because guess what? I am not capable. I'm not capable. But He can. And I'm just here to encourage you and to remind you that you matter. And you don't forget that. Even if you have to watch this video over and over and over again to remember how special you are, do it. So I'm pulling up to my house right now. And we can start our 5 minutes of just meditation. Looks like it's gonna rain. Yeah. Okay, I'm home. So that's what we're gonna meditate on, how worthy you are. And remember to be kind to yourself. Let's go. that was 5 minutes. I hope that you are really able to just think without the distraction of the world, or even without the distraction of your household, rumblings and grumblings in your household. That's one of the reasons why I meditate and do this in my car, because people are less likely to bother me. Sometimes we need that as human beings. So, even if you have to do this several times a day, if you have the time, I encourage you to do it. It's time. You know, thinking about the grace of God is self-care, right? So let's remember that and be kind to yourself. I love you so, so much. Thank you for being a part of the Fit Fam. Don't forget, tomorrow is July 1st. We have a new exercise that we're going to be doing for the month of July. I will give more specifics about that tomorrow. I have been cleared to do workouts, so I am ready to go. So, yeah, let's do this from a holistic perspective, the whole person, the mind, the body, and the spirit. Okay? Let's just not have the bomb bodies, but an ugly spirit. Let's not do that. All right? All right, you guys. I love you so much. I swear I do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.